All right, family, it's your brother Assad, and I'm back again with another quick video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so that you'll be notified when we drop new material on this channel. Secondly, in terms of housekeeping, we got to make sure we give a special and a significant and a peculiar and a particular and a specific love to our South African family for all the love you guys have shown this channel, myself, my wife, my children, my family. We greatly appreciate it. And we want you to know that it warms our hearts and that you guys are always in our thoughts, prayers, and considerations and supplications. So, where is Adrian? Well, my wife is in Los Angeles, California. It never rains. It never rains in Southern California. Yeah, yeah, that Tony. Yeah, y'all remember that, boy? That's throwback, boy. But yeah, so just like that, bam, 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 just like that. We got back last Monday from South Africa, and then it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, bam, 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 and it's Monday morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Her plane took off to Los Angeles, and she'll be there until Friday. So 2 days from now, she returns. So it's just me and the kids, and I'm on daddy duty. And we've been having our own little male bonding going on here and discussing life and expectations as African men and African American men and Muslims and Ramadan coming up and all that good stuff. So yes, Ramadan is scheduled to start on April 1st. And yeah, man, that is just one of our that is our blessed and holy month. So to all my Muslim family out there, Ramadan Mubarak. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful Ramadan, and I hope that Allah accepts your sacrifice. And I hope that this month you gain a better insight of Quran, a better insight of the Deen, grow closer to your family, tighten up on your salat, on your prayers, and just get all of whatever Allah has to offer you in this holy month. I also do this every year, and I do it through my Facebook. But for all of my non-Muslim family, say it's you're Christian. If you're a Christian or you're Jewish or whatever, and you would like to participate in Ramadan, and I know every year I have all of my Christian family on my Facebook page, and so many of them participate in Ramadan with us for a day. Some do it for a day, some do it for a week. They try to last as long as they can. And I tell them, well, if you want in particular, the Christian family and my Jewish family, I got a Jewish friend that I'm really close to. I said, well, look, if you want to just fast, fast from sun up to sundown. Obviously, you won't be reading Quran, but read your own scripture, read your Bible, or read your Torah, and get into that word if that's what get into that word. And if you're into praying, pray pray as much as possible. And if that's how you want to participate, if you want to, so I always make that invitation to anybody. It is I'm not telling you to become Muslim. I'm telling you to but the Quran says that fasting is a prescription. Allah prescribed this. And a prescription is what? It is a medicine, it's a medication, right? It is a medication to help heal whatever ailments you may have, whether it be physical, mental, or spiritual. Fasting is important. So, I just want to talk about a few things, a few updates, and I might even talk about the slap heard around the world. Oh, Will Smith. Mm. Well, but anyway, I'm gonna get back to that. So this morning we woke up with a letter from the school that my children will be attending in South Africa, and it was an acceptance letter, and it's now what we need to get their student visa. And it was just a realization moment that we are really moving to South Africa, that my children will attend school in another country. Like some people, that's not really a big deal. But to me, growing up in the South, in New Orleans, an African American person, we didn't come from any money. We wasn't no rich Negroes by any means. We wasn't poor. Let me not, lie. My mom and daddy had jobs, but we wasn't rich people. And the idea of moving to another place, another country, or that was far fetched. That was probably rather far fetched. Uh, and to say that my children have an acceptance letter to this school and they will be attending this school, and it's just yeah, I called Adrian way in LA, which they're 2 hours behind us. So it was like 8 o'clock in the morning here, and I called her at 6 o'clock in the morning there. And we just, talked. It's just like, man, we were really doing this, and that realization really hit. So we're excited about that, I think the kids, have grown to accept the fact that we're leaving. They may not be as excited, but they have accepted, and that's the most important thing, right? And I think once they get there and get some friends, and my eldest, he's about to be the teenager soon, and so I think once he starts dating and the girl tells him he's cute and she like his little American accent, he'll be all in. He gonna be South African and he gonna be looking, looking to bride, and all that old good stuff. He gonna love it. So I think that will be some of the things, and yeah, anyway. So that's exciting for us. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Now, the last video that we posted was the video that of the interview that we did with the brother GoBlack to Africa. And I want to say this: the brother was gracious, he was kind, he was inquisitive, um, and I really want to thank him, and I again for opening up his platform to allow us to express our love for SA and the reasons why we plan to relocate. Now, I know some of my South African family, I read some comments, had some, hesitation and trepidation about the brother. They said in the past he may have said some things negatively about South Africa. But here's what I say, family. I didn't hear it, number one. Number two, in our interactions with him, he was inquisitive. He even said that he was visiting in July. And I would say, let the brother have the opportunity to experience South Africa for himself and to experience South Africa's greatest natural resource. And that's not diamonds, that's not gold, that's not wine. South Africa's greatest natural resource is its people. Is its people. Let him experience the warmth and the loving and the Ubuntu of South Africa. Right? Right? The people, as the great philosophical musician Sly Stone would say, everyday people. Let him experience the people. And I promise you, in July, when he gets on that live and he talks about South Africa, or he records his video, he will give a positive and a beautiful report because he will have no choice. Because once you're there, something changes, right? That's just my opinion. I know I saw people in the comments or whatever have you. I say, family, I believe once he visits, you won't have anything to worry about. We may be having GoBlack to South Africa. Yeah. So, what else? Mm. Briefly and momentarily, let's discuss this. It really doesn't have anything to do with South Africa, but I think it's just part of a discussion that human beings need to have about emotional regulation, um, and it's just a number of things, Now, I just want to be brief. It's 10 minutes. I want to get off here in 15. I want to be at 15 getting off of here, telling y'all thank you for watching, right? But let's say this. Will Smith's actions at the Oscars were out of line, inappropriate, felonious, right? And have no place in modern society. No place in modern society. Um, you know, I told this story on my Facebook page. Uh, 2 days ago, three young girls, two of them, two of them were 13 years old. One was 11 years old. One 13-year old and the 11-year old held down the other 13-year-old and stabbed her multiple times. 13 and 11 over a verbal altercation. A verbal altercation led to so any when we wonder why our children can resort, to violence over verbal altercations, over words. We wonder why, but then we applaud it when grown men do it. Right? We can't correct our children if we don't admonish Will. If we somehow excuse Will's behavior, what we are then ultimately doing is excusing the behavior of our children who resort to violence. And we can excuse a child because children are impulsive. Their minds and their brains are still developing. So their impulsivity is to be expected, not a 50-year-old man. No. We can't excuse that. And I'll say this. Some people said, well, he was defending his wife. He was defending a black woman. That's big language in the United States. Protect black women, defend black women. And I must say that I agree with my sisters. I agree that far too often black women are left unprotected. Black women are left with no defense. But in a husband and wife relationship, there are ways that you defend your wife. The ultimate way that you defend your wife is to pour in her all of the love and sincerity and kindness and compassion and sensitivity that can fill every nook, cranny, crevice, and sequestered place within her, to find and seek out any doubt or insecurity in her and remove that by telling her you're great. I love you. I'll be here for you. I'll listen to you. I'll live for you. I'll die for you. I'll sacrifice for you. Right? Telling her that you will provide to her a world in which she can seek refuge and sanctity and what's it called it? Yeah. All that good stuff in you. Right? So that when she goes out into the world, she has on this armor. the church, they say, put on the armor of Christ, put on the armor of God, right? The head and the body. Well, when a husband fills his wife with all the right things, she in fact is putting on an armor, her husband's armor, so that when she goes out into the world and someone tries to ruin her day, it just ding bounces off because she has that armor. Huh? When someone tries to tell her something slick, ding, bounces off. When the dude at work try to holler at her, ding, bounces off because she's already been filled. She's wearing the armor that her husband has provided for her in by the way of the words and the deeds that he has done. You know, I was reading the marriage vows. And the marriage vows are very interesting, the traditional marriage vows. And I'm not sure if they're the same in South Africa, so I don't want to insult, but I'm ignorant to it. I don't know. But I know the ones here say this. Do you, and then you say your name, Assad, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold. And then if you look at it written, there's a colon. Now, a colon in English indicates what? A list is coming. So to have and to hold, that's the first condition. That's the condition. Do you take this woman to have and to hold? Colon, and then a list comes for better or worse. Huh? Through richer or poorer. See, those are the conditions of having and holding her. These are the conditions that you are required to have and hold her. For better or worse, for richer or poor, or sickness and health. That's the conditions in which you need to have and hold her. You notice what I didn't hear up there was the next thing. Let me say this. The next thing that comes is to cherish and to love her to death do you part. The last thing is love. Isn't that strange? The last requirement in the vow is love. The first requirement is to have and to hold with these conditions. And you know, I thought about that for a long time. You see, love is a transient emotion. We really get caught up in that. Oh, I fell out of love. Everybody that ever walked down the aisle said they love somebody. But love came last in the vow. It was that other part, and then love is the easy part, right? It's that other part, right? It's that other part, to have and to hold, that part with all those stipulations. That's the part that most of us don't ever get right. That's the reason why our relationships really don't last. And I'm not a relationship guru. But what I'm saying is that part right there, and that part don't have nothing to do with love. To have and to hold, through richer or poor, better or worse, sickness and health. That ain't love in there. What you need to fulfill that is not love. What you need to fulfill that is duty. What you need to fulfill that is dedication. You feel me? And when your woman knows that you have duty and dedication to her, when she knows that she got you through better and worse, and you got her through sickness and health and all of that stuff, she got on a whole armor, and no benign joke, no little bitty joke will ever shake her in any way, will ever affect her in any way. You see what I'm saying? Nothing will affect her in any way. That's the first level of defense. If you want to talk about protecting black women, that's how you protect them first. When you talk about husband and wife, I don't random people on the street, I don't know. But when you're talking about a husband and wife relationship, your first level of defense is what you feed into your wife. And how you cover her. Yeah. That's the first level of defense right there. And what Will did was not defense. That was felonious assault and battery. He needs to go to jail. Yes. When you break the law, you should go to jail. That's where I'm from. He should go to jail. He assaulted a man not because he was defending his wife, but because he was defending his ego. Family, thank y'all for watching. And yeah, man, we'll be back, man, in a couple of days, man. Yeah. And this time is counting down to the move. Bam, bam, bam. Just like that. And before you know it, we'll be back in South Africa. This time for good. Ooh, I get a little nervous when I say that, man. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good day and be blessed.